Hi there, NFL fans. It's your host here once again. It is Rai, and I'm back to do another week of the NFL picks for week number 8. Now, before I give you my picks on week number 8, I'm going to tell all the NFL fanatics out there who's listening how I did in week number 7 in heaven. I'm just teasing about that. But here goes how I did last week. I was 9 wins and 5 losses. Not too shabby, but it's way better what I did in week number 6 from my point of view. Okay? So hopefully I do pretty decent in week number 8. So it kicks off tonight for a brand new week for Thursday Night Football between the defending Super Bowl champions Tom Brady and New England Patriots. That game will be in New England versus their rival, the Miami Dolphins. I'm picking the Patriots because you can never go wrong with Tom Brady so far. The Patriots are undefeated. I think they are 6-0. Yeah, 6-0. This past Sunday, when they played the Jets. It was a very good game until a big play. Gronk, I cannot really pronounce it, and the Patriots blew the game wide open, and it was over. They will meet again in December in New York City, New Jersey, whatever. But right now, Patriots are still undefeated, so I'm picking the Patriots. Patriots! Okay, next game, the Kansas City Chiefs will be at home versus the Detroit Lions. I'm picking an upset pick. I'm picking Detroit. Next matchup, the Atlanta um, Falcons will be at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, I'm picking Atlanta. Next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings will be versus the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears was off last week, so that is a good thing for them. They can spend time with their family, friends. Hopefully, they rest up their players and get ready for the second half of the season. I'm picking the Bears. I know 2 weeks ago they had a disappointing loss against Detroit in overtime. That overtime was so long for unbelievable. I forget what I was gonna say, but I got a little tongue tied. But I'm picking the Bears. Hopefully, they start off strong in the second half. We'll find out on Sunday. If I'm wrong, oh well. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just like to do my picks. Okay, here goes for another pick. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. Arizona is pretty good. They won this past Monday, so I'm going with Arizona. Next matchup, the St. Louis Rams in St. Louis versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm picking the Rams. Niners are just a total mess this season. Sorry, Niners fans, if you're listening. Okay, next matchup, Drew Brees will be at home versus Eli in the New York Giants. Now, I love Drew Brees and the Saints, but they're like hit and miss. They might win one week and then another week, they're gonna lose. So I'm picking Eli and company. Hopefully they can bounce back from that. I think they won last week. I can't keep track of these NFL games, but I'm picking the Giants. Okay, next matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati is still undefeated. I'm picking Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, they lost 2 quarterbacks so far. You know what? I might change my pick because I heard Big Ben is come back. So don't let me down, Big Ben, the QB for the Steelers. Okay, next matchup, the Baltimore Ravens will be in Baltimore versus the San Diego Chargers. I'm picking Chargers. Baltimore, they have a bad season. 1-6. Ay caramba. Okay, next matchup. The Houston Texans will be at home versus the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with Tennessee for an upset pick. Okay, next matchup. The New York Jets versus the Oakland Raiders in Oakland. I'm picking the Jets. Jets are doing pretty good so far in this early season. Actually, it's not early anymore. I don't know what the hell I'm saying that for. It's just a bad habit. Forgive me, NFL fans. Okay, next matchup. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. I'm picking Seattle. Dallas is just like an up and down team. They have so many distractions. What a mess. Sorry, Cowboy fans. Why am I saying sorry for every team that I feel sorry for them? Forget about that mess, okay? Forget what I say. Okay, for Sunday football, this might be a preview for Super Bowl 50, home of the Niners. Okay, the undefeated Green Bay Packers, they're off last week, versus the undefeated Denver Broncos, Peyton Manning and company. Now, last time they met in a big game was Super Bowl back in the day when John Elway was the quarterback for Denver Broncos, and for the Packers was Brett Favre. That was late 90s. That was a long time ago, my viewers, and it was a very good game. So I'm picking the Broncos. I'm not a big fan of both teams, but I don't know. I might pick Green Bay because Peyton Manning is not picking. He's not throwing the ball very well, but the defense is stepping up. But eventually, the defense is probably going to collapse. But let's see what happens on Sunday night. I might change my pick. I don't know. The undefeated Carolina Panthers will be at home versus the struggling Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck and company. Can Andrew Luck and company give the Carolina Panthers the first loss of the season? You got to tune out. You got to tune in Monday night. Okay, those are my recap. Plus, those are my brand new picks for week 8. So, like I do this the whole entire season, if you're going to play some money on these NFL games with your family members, your coworker, your, I don't know, just if you're going to do some gambling at your local sports bar, whatever, here are the odds, okay? So, let's do this. Okay, first game is the Patriots and Miami matchup. 94% Patriots. Miami is 6%. Kansas City and Detroit matchup. 83% Kansas City. Detroit 70%. Wow. Atlanta Tampa Bay matchup. 96%. 98%. Atlanta 2% Tampa. The Minnesota Chicago matchup. 67% Minnesota. Chicago 33% Chicago. Arizona Cleveland matchup. 94% Arizona. 6% Cleveland. St. Louis Niners matchup. 94% St. Louis. 6% Niners. New Orleans and the Giants matchup. 71% New Orleans. 29% Giants. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati matchup. 28% Steelers, 72% Bengals. Baltimore and Chargers matchup. 61% Baltimore, 39% Chargers. Houston, Tennessee matchup. 67% Houston, 33% Tennessee. Jets, Oakland matchup. 65% Jets, 35% Oakland. Seattle and Dallas matchup. 88% Seattle, 12% Dallas. And last but not least, I got 2 more games. Green Bay, Denver matchup. 80% Green Bay, 20% Denver. That for Sunday Night Football. Okay, last but not least, Carolina and Colts matchup. 92% Carolina and 8% Colts matchup. So those are the odds. If you, I'm not lying, NFL fans. If you want to place a bet, there you go. So, if you want to have a great one, I cannot believe it, NFL fans. It is week 8. Before you know it, NFL fans, this season will be over. Now, if you're curious again about my friend, I still cannot get a hold of him. I guess he's busy and all that stuff. So, I am trying my best. Actually, probably the next big thing is hopefully I could get a hold of him when I do the NFL playoffs sometime later on this year. If not, I gotta go solo. So I prefer someone do it with me, but it's okay. So everyone have a great night. Enjoy the game kicks off tonight. I'm gonna watch it regardless because it is NFL. So have a good one, and I'll see you next NFL picks. Sayonara, NFL fans. Good luck with your NFL picks, and then good luck with your NFL teams for the second half of the NFL season.